Ooh, we up. I apologize for that. I didn't realize the camera was rolling. Let me get on here real quick and let people know what's going on. I didn't realize the camera was rolling. One more thing. Oh, my bad. All right. I think we good. See if we can get a couple people in here. Whoosh. Got a comment already? What Yo, what's good, Mike? How you doing? Man, I'm in pain. What's going on, buddy, man? How you been? Ooh. Let me get rid of this. All right, man. Good. How about you? I can't, man. I'm feeling a lot better, honestly. I won't be back at school this week, but I'll be able to come back next week, next Tuesday. So I'm kind of excited to get back. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh man. All right, y'all. Let's see, we got like 3 people in here. I think all of you guys for tuning in with me tonight. Tonight's video. Nice, can't wait to see you there. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss all you guys. I really do. I ain't gonna lie to you. But tonight's video, we got chills, 30 scary videos that should be trending online. I'm feeling a little bit better, so I'm hoping for some good jump scares. Not too many. They do take a lot out of my body because that shit hurts. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we got for tonight. So I appreciate you guys for rocking with me tonight. If you haven't already, please drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Number 30. The Hinsdale house in New York is haunted, and these paranormal explorers are about to find out just how haunted it truly is. Early on, the spirits don't seem to want to be recorded.
It's funny here.
The REM pod upstairs starts going off.
Is that your REM upstairs?
Shh. Yeah, I could have asked. It's up in Laura's doorway. Well, can you hear it?
It was beeping.
It was, yeah.
It's going off again up there.
After hearing a woman talking in the kitchen, the REM pod is triggered again.
Are you here with us right now?
I'm a kitty.
Swollen.
Do you want to?
So I think she said, ask me or that's.
The crew is then given a clear message via a spirit box.
If that's it is.
I'm going to take a couple shoes. That's fine.
What did that say? Run.
Run.
When they don't leave, the spirits continue to interact. They even ask for help.
You light it up again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is this what the dandies had to deal with on the regular? No wonder they fled this house. Number
Yeah, I'm sorry if a ghost or entity tells me to get out, I'm leaving. I don't want to say and ask questions. I don't want to be defiant. I don't want to disrespect you in your own place. I'm going. I'm sorry. You won't see me again. I can't stand people who are that brave. It just because it makes me feel like less. That's crazy to me. I don't. That's weird.
29, a YouTuber named Stromedy and his friend journey into a maze of tunnels deep underground to conjure the spirit of a girl who supposedly had her life forcibly taken down there long ago. They don't appear to be very serious in the beginning, but their attitude soon changes when they think they've summoned a relatively friendly spirit named Abby. Then roughly 9 minutes into the video, they feel another presence enter, and this happens.
Oh, dude, we're doing figure eights again.
What?
Can you stop? Can you please?
Holy.
That's freaking.
That's creepy.
I'm gonna skip.
Whoa.
They briefly consider leaving, but then Kyle volunteers to look through the middle of the pointer instead. Earlier, Abby said whoever does this will be able to see her true form. Kyle bravely puts the pointer to his eye and peers into the unknown.
Kyle, you there, bro? Kyle. Dude, seriously.
What?
Dude.
Let's go. Let's go back. I know what you mean now. Let's go back.
What, did you see her? What'd you see?
Let's go grab the board and let's go.
I think his reaction seems fairly genuine, but let me know if you agree or not.
Whoa. No, because Buddy they didn't. I mean, they didn't show. They might have, but it didn't look like they closed out that session. I wonder what he saw. That see, people are too brave, man. I don't understand why people play with Ouija boards like that. Matter of fact, if any of you have ever not played with, if any of you have ever tried a Ouija board, let me know how your experience went, because I'm a little curious as to how it was for you. I don't want to do it. I'll never do that shit. But I want to know how it was for you. So let me know in the comments below.
Number 28. Longleat Castle is a stately home in England, built in the 16th century. It serves as the seat of the Marquess of Bath, and apparently of a ghost. Published by Steve Hugh in March of 2013, this scary video shows the ghost in action. As the lights flicker overhead in a hallway, a shadow figure descends the staircase. You can see the figure's footprints take each step until it arrives at the bottom of the stairs, where it casts a shadow on the hardwood floor. There are clanking noises throughout the entire video and footsteps. They seem to be coming closer and closer to the cameraman, while the shadow moves further and further away. When the shadow figure disappears at the end of the hallway, the lights start flickering there as well. Is this genuinely paranormal? While many in the comments say this is compelling and looks legit, others say that this video is either edited or that it could be a hologram effect at Longleat Castle to freak out guests who visit. What do you think is really going on here?
Man, damn. I'm kind of with you on the hologram thing, but not down the steps. Like those were like you could. That looked genuine to me. Like that was genuine shadows coming down the steps. But I don't know how would you fake that? Wow. And then the figure on the floor when they finally got down the steps looked like a midget. Or like something like very tiny, not a full-size person. I don't know, man. And then you heard the footsteps coming down the steps. It sounded like getting closer. I don't know, man. That's weird to me. That's weird.
Number 27. Maddie and Elijah are ghost hunting with a guide named Eric in an old asylum that has over 80 rooms of horror to investigate. Let's talk about this door. They think somebody scratched at it for hours, and I think that's what it looks like, but I seriously hope it's termites. To support their theory, these scratches at 10 minutes and 55 seconds do look like someone took their nails to the wall, as well in a fit of madness. Later, they hear this distant moan. I definitely think this sounds like a person, but let me know if you can think of some other explanation.
So that's it.
What the Did you hear that?
No?
So that's creepy, but what I want to talk about more than anything is what happens after Elijah makes the mistake of holding a haunted bridal doll. This crazy noise is the spirit's response to being asked what her name is. It sounds wicked and definitely like nothing I'd want to be in the same room as. Even Eric admits he has never heard such a harsh EVP come from that doll before in all his experience as a tour guide, and he also says nobody has ever touched her before, so I think it's real. And as further proof, look what happens when the doll is asked if she's upset about being touched.
Are you mad that Elijah came in and touched the bride?
Judging by this paranormal ripple effect of negative energy caught on camera, I'd say yes, she was. Number 26. A man at work accidentally locks himself in a large attic. He's trying to open the door when he hears a strange noise and decides to start recording. He thinks out loud that it could be a rat or a pipe as he cautiously continues to film.
I'm getting kind of a spooky vibe up here. Right there. There it is again.
Soon he realizes that the strange thump is coming from the very top of some steps that he has never seen before. He climbs the steps and suddenly feels like he is no longer alone.
Hello?
Apparently he was right.
Whoa!
Something clatters to the ground and sends him running down the steps. I'm not sure how he managed to get out, but when he did, I'm sure he was glad he had plenty of video evidence to back up his claims.
Hold on.
Is that the strange thump?
My bad, y'all. I got distracted with those comments. It didn't make sense to me. I was confused. I was trying to understand them, and I got distracted. I wasn't paying attention to this last clip, so I'm gonna restart that. Or jump back a little bit.
Was number 26. A man at work accidentally locks himself in a large attic. He's trying to open the door when he hears a strange noise and decides to start recording. He thinks
that looks extremely creepy to me. How do you lock yourself in an attic? That's strange and intentional, maybe? I don't know. But them steps, that does look very creepy to me too.
Thinks out loud that it could be a rat or a pipe as he cautiously continues to film.
I'm getting kind of a spooky vibe up here. Right there. There it is again.
Soon he realizes that the strange thump is coming from the very top of some steps that he has never seen before. He climbs the steps and suddenly feels like he is no longer alone.
Ooh.
Hello?
Apparently he was right.
Whoa! Ooh.
Something clatters to the ground and sends him running down the steps. I'm not sure how he managed to get out, but when he did, I'm sure he was glad he had plenty of video evidence to back up his claims.
I'd not gonna lie, I'd run down them steps and kick that door open. I wouldn't have investigated. That buddy is too brave and maybe stupid. I don't know. I'm sorry. Damien, don't you got school in the morning, man? You need to go to sleep. I appreciate you for checking in, buddy. My brother BG Kicks in the building. What's good, bro? Man, I missed you. I don't say much, but I've been tuning into them lives, man. I love what you're doing over there. Your growth is like inspiration to me. Yeah, if y'all want some amazing sneaker content, some regular updates, go holler at my man BG Kicks, because he always keeps it A1 on his channel. What did he just say? Hold on. Hey man, I donated, give respect. Swear. Okay, so I swear to God, Damien, there will always be a place for you in my heart. You were my first ever donation on this channel, so you could never do wrong in my eyes. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you. But let's get back into it.
Number 25. A person thinks they see something strange dash in front of their car late at night on a dark road. A playback of the tape has their suspicions confirmed by a totally bizarre dash cam encounter caught on video. A fleeting figure standing under a street lamp runs out and disappears way too fast to be a human. He claims this video is unexplainable paranormal evidence, but I suspect it might simply be a trick of the light, not exactly a lens flare per se, because there's no sunlight to reflect, or maybe that is the right term, but you know what I mean. Basically a ray of light bending towards him to create the illusion of a phantom ghost. So while there is definitely a light anomaly, I'm not exactly sure it's paranormal. Tell me what you think he's caught on tape, because it might be a reflection and nothing more.
No, I think that's nothing.
Number 24. When YouTuber Exploration Unknown visited a haunted house built on cursed land, he heard a female ghost speak.
I love Buddy's hair. I don't know why he decided to make this video with that angle, but I love that little curl he got and his little comb over. A styling. I dig that. Oops.
Let's hear what she has to say.
Now, to the young lady, can you tell me your name?
Now look in the right-hand window of the door. It looks like someone is standing there and then moves to the side.
What?
Now, to the young lady, can you tell me your name?
The spirit repeats her name many times. Abigail wants to be free.
Say Annie. Free me.
Nope.
When he asks what happened to Abby, he gets a response.
Annie, what happened to you?
To me, it sounds like she passed away during some sort of battle. I'm sure she has a reason to stick around here after, but it probably wasn't to be paranormally investigated. Number 23. Most people have home surveillance cameras installed for a security measure, just in case somebody attempts to break into their house late at night or an unwanted visitor shows up. But Helen Brookshaw's home surveillance camera captured something much more terrifying than a burglar. It captured an unwanted visitor, but not the kind you'd think or hope for. Focus your attention on the upper left side here. So let's count. 1, 2, 3 ghostly figures here. Not just one, not just two, but 3 in total. And they just seem to be moving in unison, sort of just back and forth in this circle here. And to add to this, it also looks like this happens at a graveyard because these appear to be tombstones. The people who own this surveillance system must live beside a graveyard. And that makes sense because the title of this video is Ghost on My CCTV in Graveyard Next Door. So the fact that not only did they capture 3 paranormal presences on camera, but the fact that this also happens at a graveyard, I think just adds to how bizarre and creepy of a situation this is. I can't even begin to imagine how creepy it would be to have your home so close to a nearby cemetery or graveyard, but that seems to be the case for Helen. What gives this video even more credibility is exactly that. The footage is filmed in a graveyard, which is obviously going to be populated with ghosts and paranormal entities, and in this particular video, it seems like there are at least 3 or maybe 4 of them moving around in a strange, almost glitchy manner. Who knows? Maybe these are the spirits of passed away people going to pay their other family members a visit. Number 22.
That's weird.
Time to break out the sage again. Posted to TikTok by Ratliff Wife, this Ring security footage was captured at around 9:30 p.m. in March of 2022. The video shows the front porch of a home. After a moment, a dark shadow moves across the camera. The shadow reappears several times over the course of a minute. Several bugs appear in the clip, but they are clear. Nothing looks like this shadow. The uploader says their dog was also growling in the room at the time this video was captured. Did it sense something? Some in the comments think so, with Carolyn Mulhall writing, "Pets know, better start praying." And it's true that many people swear that pets seem to have an easier time seeing the paranormal than humans.
I couldn't understand where that was. Like, was that outside or was that an attic or something? It was weird to me. And as far as the shadows, I don't know. I don't know. Like, you're not hearing any random voices or any, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. Who am I to say whether it's real or not? Holy hell! Somebody's blowing up my comment section. Let me see. I love you too, Vinny. I love you too, Vinny. If that makes you feel better, I love you too. Wow. No, I'm not at all reacting to. Don't y'all kids believe in going to bed on time? Good night. React to bad parenting. I feel like if I do that, I would never get monetized. But since there's so many of you in here, please remember, like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Number 21. This New Orleans restaurant called Tableau's is thought to be haunted by a ghost who will punish you for what it perceives as any bad beverage selections. Here a waiter is preparing the room for a private party and has finished stocking the refreshments when, coincidentally, the bottles all fly off the shelf and land in the exact area he had just finished sweeping. 3 separate comments in this video further verify that this restaurant is quite haunted. One person said the window in this very same room unlatched itself, another said the fire alarm went off on its own, and a third person said they are never going there again because the spirit was staring at them. These comments, combined with this video evidence, is enough to build a strong case for the paranormal in my opinion, but let me know what you think.
Yo, that's crazy. I need a new job. I gotta leave. I gotta get out of there instantly. They'll be lucky if I lock up when I leave, because damn, nope. That was too real for me. I'm not a fan of that.
Number 20. A real demon sighting is caught on camera according to an uploader named Esoteric Boy, a dark shadow haunting his room. He lightens the photo to reveal a tall, mysterious figure with horns. Strangest of all, the alleged demon has a goat-like face and no reflection in the mirror. Considering he has editing software, I think this could possibly be photoshopped. But if not, then it's time never to go into the room again. Number 19.
I didn't see horns or anything.
There's a meeting going down inside this office. The only problem? No one attended. Published by Teofilo in August of 2011, this mysterious activity was captured on camera. The video shows what looks like your everyday office, but you soon realize it absolutely isn't. A chair and stool move near simultaneously by themselves. After the chair slows to a standstill, The stool jerks out even further into the aisle. It continues to move, even tilting at one point. It later dives over onto the floor.
Ooh.
Is this a ghost meeting gone wrong? Or is some visual trickery happening here? Either way, if you work here, it might be a good idea to call in sick tomorrow.
Right, I'm done. Not coming back.
Number 18. According to YouTuber Gankwapi, this abandoned house has a horrific history.
Legend has that a drunk youth killed his own father in this place. The spirit of the father still resides here.
It's near the end of their investigation that they encounter this spirit. If you look a little closer, you can see a figure lurking in the darkness. Look to the right.
What?
There.
I don't see nothing.
Is that the old man's spirit, stranded to haunt this evil house for eternity? I suspect it just might be, although I could also see it being the Life Taker's demon, jailed forever in this purgatory on Earth. Number 17.
What the hell?
Roosevelt High is a school in St. Louis, Missouri, rumored to have been built on top of an old graveyard long ago. Now, a paranormal investigator named Soul Searching stands by the bleachers of a football field with a spirit box to find out if people were buried here like the local legends say.
Are there any spirits here?
4 seconds later, this voice comes through with a strong reply. When asked how it feels, the same voice replies with a flat answer that lacks all emotion, which I guess underscores its bleak point.
Are you upset?
I'm showing this so you can hear for yourself that all of the answers make sense and they're all coming from the same voice, so I think this is real. The final answer pretty much confirms it.
Is your body still here?
But just to be sure, Soul Searching moves on to the school itself, where a spirit confirms its presence when asked to do so.
Oh, that was a yep.
Here's the only part I'm not so sure about.
Can you turn the lights on now? It wasn't on before.
Soul Searching thinks the lights are off, but I think they may have been on the whole time. It's hard to tell though, so I will give her the benefit of the doubt that the light came on by itself, especially given how much paranormal activity was on the football field earlier.
And you know what's crazy about that? I probably shouldn't tell you this since you guys went to going to the damn school. When I was in high school, we had maybe 4 or 5 deaths, not in the school, but students that were going to the school. Some were natural causes, some majority of them weren't. I'd be really scared to do something like this at the school. I kind of want to now, actually. Let me see more comments. Bad Parenting is a pretty sad game and a little creepy. I might check that out. Let me see. What else? You know, the ghost at my house, there's a pic of it. Wait, what? What? I used to live there. I don't remember no damn ghost being there. Hey, Michael, tell your dad to send me that picture because I'm very curious now. I don't remember any damn ghosts there. Maybe it's because we was always drunk, but I don't remember any ghosts. That's something I would remember. Damien, me and my family caught our ghosts. Everybody got ghosts. Ghosts in my new house last week. It was mad creepy. We actually heard and see stuff. Hey, so all right, do me a favor, Damien. Do me a favor. We got to collab one time. I'm here for it. I'm here for it for sure. Do me a favor. Take some videos or whatever, like of the sounds you're hearing. If you actually see stuff, you know what I mean. I'd love to put that on my videos one time. Take that those videos, the photos or whatever you can get, and yeah, man, let's definitely do something with that because I'm very curious what you guys are experiencing. And you just moved maybe what, month or so ago, 2 months ago? Man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Number 16. Are there paranormal happenings recurring in your home? This YouTuber can relate. Published to YouTube by Youngboy Lloyd in March of 2020, Lloyd asks viewers for help as he believes there's a ghost in his home. He shows video proof across a series of 3 clips. The first part shows him watching something on TV when a plant falls over on its own accord and rolls off the entertainment center. When Lloyd moves to pick it up, it falls over again and he gets scared off by something unseen.
That scooter.
In the next clip, he takes action, burning sage to get rid of the ghostly presence, and as he does so, the chair at the end of the table starts moving. Lloyd doesn't notice at first, so the ghost forces him to, aggressively flinging the chair onto its side.
Ooh.
In the last video, Lloyd says he's not going to allow a ghost to take over his house. As he's talking, a cabinet door opens behind him in the next room. A pot on the counter can be seen falling to the floor. Lloyd jumps up from his seat and tells the ghost to leave. Did the ghost listen?
Yeah. Why Buddy grab a knife like he go cut a ghost or something?
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Number 15.
Hold on, one more comment. I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of comments. We'll do these a lot more expediently. I have a ghost that reminds me of my uncle that got locked up for dead. Wow. Wow, Vinny. I'm sorry. Wow. What do I say to that?
Alright guys, I just got a call about an abandoned National Guard armory.
Movement was detected on a motion alarm system, and now a safety officer named Beam 32 Getsum tries to convince himself that he's not scared as he approaches a building known to be very scary and haunted.
And now some people around here say that it's haunted and blah 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 blah. I don't think it's haunted. No, that's just stuff that scary people say. It's not haunted.
He almost successfully calms himself down until he gets to the entrance and finds the door wide open.
We're going in. Oh God, please don't let me die. Please make yourself known. Do not jump out. Thought I heard something.
He knows he's in trouble when his flashlight begins flickering while he walks down a long dark hall, a classic sign of the paranormal rapidly draining his equipment of the battery life.
Nebraska 306 to dispatch. What the is going on? Yo, what's going on with my light?
He steps into a well-lit hall and waits for backup when the paranormal strangeness ramps up, and it's all caught on video.
I need you to send me additional units. Where are my additional units? Citizens. They ain't going out somewhere.
The lights in the hallway turn off and on, much like his flashlight was doing. He runs into an actual police car at the end, so I think there might have been real paranormal activity caught on camera at this haunted building. Number 14. When ghosts just won't leave you alone, what more can you do but investigate? Published to YouTube by Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Ooh.
In December of 20...
We've seen this guy before many a times. He I feel like him and his ghosts have a love-hate relationship, because they always basically tell him to go F himself, and he just wants to be friends.
17, this 4-part paranormal series has it all. In the first video, the homeowner explains that the ghosts in his home just won't leave him be. He welcomes the good ghosts to stay, but the activity has skyrocketed.
Not the one that's saying it. Hello? Is anybody in here?
He says they're constantly saying his name. In the first video, while running the spirit box, the spirit tells him, "It's me." When he asks who's in here, the spirit says, "Just you, Kent." The spirit also tells him, "It's my house, I need help. Rachel's in trouble." All throughout the clip, he hears other EVPs and disembodied voices, even without using the spirit box. In parts 2, 3, and 4, as the investigation continues, he and his wife regularly hear disembodied voices throughout the home. Often the voice cusses, tells Kent to get out of there, asks for help, or tells him to be careful. When he's in the room with what he calls the witch's window, the spirit is even more vocal. It says, "We're not done. They're all weak." Kent also sees faces in the porch window, which he believes are spirits. After listening to all this, it's not a stretch to think that something bad happened in this house. And could that be what is causing the paranormal events that are happening in this house?
Wow.
Number 13. A YouTuber named The Ghost.
And real quick, man, if you guys are really into this kind of content, definitely check out that channel, The Ghost of Carmel, Maine. That dude, man, a lot of the stuff, and a lot of his stuff people might call fake, but it looks very convincing to me. But he posts some really good videos, man. Go check him out.
Ghost Metalhead 666 is filming an empty room in the castle of King Henry VIII when suddenly a visitor materializes before his very eyes. Look in the bottom left corner to see it.
What in the world?
The YouTuber captures the translucent outline of a small child. You can see how the toddler starts out on the floor and unsteadily climbs to its feet. The head, arms, and legs are unmistakably human-like. If someone is any good with video editing, then let me know if this is fake or the real thing. Otherwise, as more than one person pointed out in the comments section, Henry VIII did have many stillborns during his reign as king, and this perhaps could be one of them. Number 12. A British family seems to be haunted by a spirit they call Freddy. Unlike most other families with a lingering paranormal problem, they seem to have gotten used to being haunted for the most part and largely ignore Freddy, laugh at him, or otherwise treat him as if he's a bratty child. It's an unusual technique that's made for some interesting videos from 2017 to 2018.
Come on, Freddy. I know we call you Freddy, but we don't know what to call you yet. But we like you.
I guess this ghost simply doesn't like to be addressed by the wrong name because nothing touches the can, and yet it makes a noise and goes flying. They never do call it Freddy again after this, at least not to its face. I don't see how this is faked because I don't see a string. In fact, I don't...
Because you can hear it, like it sounds like somebody's smacking that can off the table, not just like pulling it off with a thread or something. That somebody hit that off the damn table, and that's what you can hear.
Don't see a string in any of their videos, like this one for example. No string shows against the dark window as this phone lifts up and slams back down only when she tries to say hello.
Don't touch her. You don't have to touch her.
Video.
And later they turn the light on just to prove that it's not fake.
Come on. Put the light on, put the light on. Look, the light is on. You can clearly see there is no fishing wire or strings.
If this isn't a ghost, then tell me how it's being done, because I really don't know.
Yeah, that's...
It's just hovering. Look at that.
Most of the activity seems to be happening in this living room. When they are all in the kitchen, stuff in the room always seems to move, almost like Freddy is trying to get them to come over here. Aside from the phone, this dog picture seems to be its next favorite object to animate and suspend in midair.
You'll be alright. Oh yeah. I'm not lying, the picture is levitating. I can't...
I suppose somebody could have been standing on a ladder off camera and using a string for the last video, but I don't see it. And there are other videos like this one where they show the full...
No, because this right here looks like it's... that's just the wall. The window's up against the wall, so like there's nowhere to put a ladder. No, that seems pretty genuine to me.
Room, and look at that flashing red light. It looks like the ghost may have left them a voice message, which they unfortunately don't play. I would have really liked to have heard Freddy's real voice. Here they are on a different day, standing all the way on the other side of the house, and here the picture is bobbing up and down all on its own, while the curtains move about on their own. The windows are up, so it's not somebody running a wire from outside. There's just no easy explanation for this one. Then, to make matters even more confusing, the picture simply drops on its own as if the ghost is done playing with it. When the mother goes to pick it up, the overhead lamp starts swinging all on its own. Swinging lights are another tactic Freddy uses to try and drive them mad. It is one of the things that seems to honestly annoy the mother, and that's probably why Freddy is always doing it so often. First, it swings back and forth, and then when that fails to get a reaction from them, it starts to move in small nauseating circles. Before you say that the camera person must be pulling on it with a string, consider that there's clearly no string to be seen, and that the light over the living room, where no one is standing mind you, is doing the exact same thing. Plus, I really don't think they'd risk breaking the lamp by swinging it this hard themselves, and the more they ignore it, the harder the lights swing. Freddy gets so upset that he figures out how to express his anger in a new way.
The door. The door. Look at that. The door's never done that, ever.
Man.
Wow.
Nobody touches the door at all. Nobody is anywhere near that part of the house. At 49 seconds is when you should be able to see a string connected to the door. But even at half speed and zoomed in, no string is to be found.
Nope.
It's truly closing by itself. And in this window, where objects are always moving, stands the outline of Freddy. Some videos seem much more easy to explain than others. Somebody could be shaking the table from underneath.
And? What? The table's moving. Oh. Alright, stop that now. Look at the cat. I know.
While other videos seem unexplainable even years later, I would have liked to have seen the other side of this picture to see if they were using high-powered magnets, but I guess we'll never get the chance. I find it interesting that Freddy seems to be confined to the kitchen and living room areas. Something bad must have happened here to confine it to these areas of the house. Perhaps its anger will one day allow it to explore the rest of the home. In the meantime, they don't know what it is or what it's trying to tell them, and they don't really seem to care.
I feel like maybe Freddy's only in the living room and the dining room area because that's where they're at. I feel like he's going to be wherever they are the majority of the time because he wants to get a rise out of them. That's crazy. These people, I believe them wholeheartedly because that mess, man. I would have moved. I would have burned the house down or the apartment down, whatever. Nope, I'm out. Bye.
And their indifference only seems to make Freddy grow more determined to grow stronger and show them his true form. Number 11. A YouTuber named Gothboy Prince is playing with a Ouija board that refuses to cooperate with the camera. Apparently the pointer moves on its own, but only when he's not recording.
Hello?
Knocking on the Ouija board isn't the only way he shows disrespect. He tries to badmouth the spirit into moving the pointer on camera for proof.
I think you're a coward.
Oh,
That's what I
no.
think it is. I think you're nothing but a coward.
Less than 10 seconds later, he gets a silent reply.
It's about right.
At one point, Gothboy Prince hears a noise and looks up. You can see that he's sitting in bed with the Ouija board on his lap. There's absolutely no room for anyone to be controlling the pointer with a magnet from underneath, so that explanation is out. You can also see that he is alone and no one is in front of him pulling a string. As if all of this weren't already bizarre enough.
You see this?
The pointer moves too frequently and in too many different directions to be done with a string, which by the way would be clearly visible from this close of a distance away.
Yeah.
Even paranormal skeptics can't explain how this pointer was able to move with no one nearby, but if you think you can, I would really like to hear the real reason. Number 10. This footage comes from the Lincoln County Courthouse in Charlotte, North Carolina. Deputies are watching the security monitors after hours when they spot a woman standing alone in an empty room. They rush into the nearby location to see what she is up to, and if she needs help. Not only is the woman still there, but she is totally transparent and they are able to walk straight through her. When the local news channel comes to investigate, they see the same ghost again, this time in the cashier's office.
While shooting today, we saw it again in color in the middle of the screen, just over Barbara Jones' shoulder.
Both times, the ghostly woman appears to be jotting something down in a notepad. Some people are suggesting that she could just be a reflection, but the news team could find nothing capable of replicating the highly detailed shape of a woman. If this really is a spirit, then who knows why she is here, or what supernatural secrets her notepad holds. Number 9. When you venture onto the grounds of a former battlefield, take note, it's likely haunted. The YouTuber explains that he and his family were vacationing in Washington, D.C. when they visited the Manassas battlefield. The battle resulted in a large number of passings. Needless to say, this is a place worth haunting, and apparently this YouTuber's got the goods. He writes, "We videotaped there, and later that day we were watching the tape and we noticed the woman, dressed in white, walking along the fence line. There were no reenactments going on that day, and we didn't see her there." They note that the ghost is walking away from the graves of Mrs. Henry, her daughter, and her son and into a field near the black fence to the left of the house. The Henry house stands on the plateau of the hill on which the battle took place. Judith Carter Henry was bedridden and couldn't leave the house at the time of the battle. A projectile burst through the bedroom wall and took her life. Could this lady in white be Judith? You decide. Number 8. A paranormal video from Russia follows ghost hunter Sergei Sokolov on an urban exploration that creeps him out. The investigation eventually leads him to what appears to be a recently used altar. Crushed cans rest on 3 points of the evil-looking star, northwest and southeast, probably where candles are going to soon be burned for a ritual of some kind, but it looks like a summoning ritual might have already been performed when this happens.
Подпишитесь на канал, поставьте под этим видео лайк, напишите в комментариях.
They are wrapping up the paranormal video in typical YouTube style when something weird is caught on camera behind him. Some people say this is a possible paranormal entity, but if you pay attention, it looks like it could be a drawing on the wall. But even so, why is only the drawing lighting up? Number 7. While in search of the ghost of the Headless Man, YouTube team KBC Cazadores de Fantasmas encounters some unexplained activity. As they're touring the haunted area, they hear strange sounds.
Shh.
So I have to increase it.
Later, while communicating through the spirit box, they see the gate close on its own. Then, down by the water, they spot something unusual on the opposite bank. Here it is again. What made an appearance on the riverbank? Was it the same entity that opened the gate? I can't be sure, but I am impressed by what...
I still didn't hear or see anything, so I'm confused. I don't know. Do you guys see anything? Because I'm confused what they're talking about right now, honestly.
What the team has captured here, I think it calls for further investigation. Number 6. A YouTuber named AG is playing with her phone on the floor when her CCTV system records a bizarre and possibly paranormal display behind her. The strangely shaped phantom consists of little more than 2 arms and a head. The face is simply a single eye in the middle, almost like it's looking at her from the side. The video itself looks a little pixelated, so I guess this could be special effects, or maybe even the brief reflection of something against the wall, though of what I cannot say. Stranger still is how, out of everywhere else in the room, it appears directly behind her, almost like it's self-aware and choosing to do so.
See, that would have been more effective for me if it would have pulled her hair or something like that. I don't know. I would have needed it to do something to let her know. Like, why would you have a camera in your bedroom like that? That it doesn't make too much sense to me. So I'm a little like, that seems staged.
Number 5. A YouTube channel called Exploring with Felicity goes in search of a spirit called the White Lady of Lancashire, who is said to be looking for her lost child. Felicity stands over her memorial, or rather her memorial stands over her, and she says the words which, according to legend, are meant to make the statue's eyes open.
I stolen your baby.
Ooh, what?
This push from behind is probably real because you can hear someone laying hands on her before she takes a step forward. Felicity feels dizzy and immediately regrets ever provoking the supernatural. The weather worsens and the wind picks up this wail, which sounds like a banshee more than an animal. Felicity heads down the trail with haste and finds out for herself that the legends are all real after all.
Who is that?
A shadowy form glides across the trail and then disappears. It's too far away to see for certain whether this was a normal person or the lady herself, so we may never know for sure. Number 4. YouTuber Hassan Barbar is used to encountering mysterious and paranormal anomalies. When he enters a room of this abandoned place, something is hiding beneath the covers.
شو يقولوا انه بني ادم ولا يقولوا انه بني ادم اخوان ولا ايش؟ طب اسمع، طب كيف اخذت الحرام من جوا؟ طب احكي معي، انت احكي.
The figure is rocking and moaning, and Hassan gets closer to investigate. As he approaches, he senses something else behind him.
Don't do it.
Bismillah, bismillah.
Is he by himself? No. There's somebody with him.
And still, he gets closer.
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
Oh,
don't do it.
And then we're right when we go down and you
don't do it.
After finding the figure has disappeared, Hassan continues to investigate the rest of the home, and something starts to bark at him.
طب اظهر قرد هي. طب انتوا كم واحد هون؟ كم؟
The thing continues to taunt him.
بسم الله. طب اظهر لي.
Then things grow even more active.
اسمع. طب شو اسمك انت يا قرد؟ شو اسمك؟ ايه؟ اسمك؟
But as to what is making that noise, it never becomes clear. While a lot of this video is mysterious, this cut makes me skeptical. Clearly, there was a cut in the video there, so I assume whatever form was beneath the blanket could escape. Still, I really enjoy the—
Was there a jump cut the whole time? I didn't see it the first time. I didn't see a jump cut the first time. Hold on.
Still, he gets closer.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how I missed that the first time. Yeah, that okay. Yeah, that's definitely staged. Why yeah, that jump cut's crazy.
Clearly, there was a cut in the video there, so I assume whatever form was beneath the blanket could escape.
Yeah.
Still, I really enjoy the disturbing atmosphere of this investigation. Number 3. A YouTuber named Joseph Chan Sloan has been experiencing paranormal happenings around his house for quite some time now. Most of the activity happened.
Ooh, shit.
Number 30.
I apologize. I don't know what just happened.
Number 3. A YouTuber named Joseph Chan Sloan has been experiencing paranormal happenings around his house for quite some time now. Most of the activity happens around his bedroom, though no part of the house seems off limits. After giving a brief tour of his house, Joseph turns out most of the lights and goes to bed with the camera running. He wants to catch the ghost in action. It isn't long before everything he was afraid of starts to happen.
What the was that?
Joseph wakes up and grabs the camera. He races around the house trying to find an intruder, but comes up with nothing. Let me know if you think this is real, and if not, how he did this all by himself.
I wish he would have looked in the closet. Like, is it a closet where, like a walk-in where you can hide somebody in there? Or is it one of them closets where it's just you open it up and there's a bunch of shelves with stuff on? Like, I'm very curious. I'm very curious what his closet looked like, or if he would have showed us the room. Hold on, we got more and more. You should make your followers can use. I should. Things to consider. I might. Who knows?
Number 2. A door closing by itself is another classic sign of a ghost haunting the place, and it doesn't always have to be a ghost slamming the door. A gentle closing is oftentimes twice as scary.
If you're out there, please shut this door one more time. That's all I'm asking. Just me. Oh my. Okay, I'm getting seriously freaked out right now.
The person who captured the paranormal activity says they were home alone when the door shut by itself a few times.
I don't believe that just happened. I didn't think I'd get anything. Well, I'm definitely going to be filming this area more.
He says a ghost slammed it shut in the past, but this time it shut it gently. Afterwards, he investigates the door to show us there's nobody standing on the other side because there's no room. It's apparently a haunted staircase, presumably leading to the attic. He says there are no open windows behind him, which was my guess. At 1 minute, you can see no string around the interior knob, which was my other guess. Freaky, right? I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. We've seen plenty of poltergeists on top 15s, but this one is particularly aggressive. Posted to very spooky videos. A major malfunction writes, person captures saucer levitating as poltergeist takes over a room. The video begins in complete chaos as the light from an overhanging fan flashes on and off. While the fan is going, then on the wall, a picture in its frame starts to bang. A moment later, a cup levitates off the table, flings up into the air, and then falls to the floor. The man taking the video gets the heck out of there. That's right. Put as many miles as you can between you and that poltergeist.
That's what I'm
Seems
saying.
like Mad Max.
Wow. Buddy needs to get the hell out of there. That's crazy. Oh, man. But that's all we got for tonight, man. I love and appreciate every last one of you. Thank you for all the support. Thank you guys for hopping in here, chatting me up tonight. I appreciate it. Oh, hold on. Got another comment. After the last video, you should do try not to. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've actually been. I was thinking about that last week. I was definitely thinking about doing that. I got to find some good videos though. Well, I don't know if I want to screen my videos before I do them or just find random videos and do the try not to laughs. But that's definitely something that's been on my mind to do. I might do that tomorrow. You know what, Damien? For you tomorrow's video, I'm gonna do a try not to laugh. I'm definitely interested. I've seen some good ones. I've seen some horrible ones too. But I'm gonna do that for you tomorrow, buddy. But that's all I got for tonight, man. If you haven't already, please drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I love it. Appreciate every last one of you guys. Thank you for all the support. And until next time, peace.